In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add over 6,000 scrapers to your n8n automations to make sure you get the right data. So I still think that a lot of people that build n8n agents for their business are not using a lot of data. Also because they don't know where to find the data. In this video, I'm going to talk about Apify. Apify is basically a platform with all API web scrapers in it. It got over 6,000 right now. And if you're going to search in the store, you will see that they have predefined APIs already. So you can scrape from Apollo, from TikTok, Instagram, Google Maps, Twitter, or X. But basically, a lot of different websites they already have in place. So SEO scrapers, you got it all within Apify. So what I'm going to show you is how to connect an Apify actor to your n8n account. So basically, if you want to run an actor or rent an actor, you pay a monthly subscription for the usage you are having. So for this instance, let's go to Google Maps. We're going to show it the Google Maps scraper. Let's take the first one over here. So basically, you will find what kind of things you can scrape, what the input needs to be, but also what the output is. So you can use that in your tools. And in this instance, we are using it in n8n. I already rented the agent, but what you basically can do is you can say, all right, try for free, or you can rent it for a payment to make sure that you're running it daily, for example, or weekly. I already added to my Apify instance. I already tried some other scrapers also. What you basically get is a dashboard where you can run the actor. So you can say, all right, I want restaurants in Amsterdam. Let's scrape 2 for now. And you can add all different kind of filters, kind of reviews they have, images, everything. What you basically then can do, you can start the scraper over here. What it's going to do is going to start running the scraper in the dashboard. Let's wait for the data to come in. Let's wait. And here it is. So here you have 2 restaurants in Amsterdam with all the data that you need. But now it is in the system. And what you basically want to do, you want to implement it into your AI agents. So what you need to do, you have 2 things. You need the script to run the actor, a JSON file, and you need to grab the results afterwards. So I already built it over here. I have a first HTTP request. What you're basically going to do, you're going to have a post and a URL. The URL endpoints, you can go to API and you will see all the endpoints over here. So the first thing is that we need a run endpoint where it's basically going to run the actor. I already added over here with my API key, and then we need to add a send body. So you can just click on this and we need a JSON. So if you go to the input field, so what we did, we already put in that we want Amsterdam and restaurant over here. What you're then going to do is you go to information. Sorry, not information. JSON over here. So this is manual. You need to go to JSON. And here you have the JSON script. I'm going to copy it and we're going to add it into n8n. You can also change it over here. So if you want another, if you want Rotterdam, for example, we can just add it. You can add all the filters here. So if we are going to run it, you will see that it's going to start a scrape over here. So this is the scrape we started from our n8n. Just wait a second and see what it's going to scrape. Take some time, finishing up. And if we see that it's going let's have 2 restaurants in Rotterdam. But what we need to do now, because it's only has run the agent or the actor, we need a get API to the latest dataset items over here, because we want the last one to be run. We want to have it. So you basically only need a get, and you need to add the URL. What it's going to do, it's going to take the last run, so the last 2 restaurants we have in Rotterdam. It will get all the data. But what you can do now you can say, all right, let's add it to a Google Sheet, or maybe add it to your CRM, because you can use all this data in the next node. So this is basically how you can add over 6,000 APIs to your N8N to scrape basically everything on the internet. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave it down into the comments.